Devotional. The commandment of love, fulfilling the law of Christ. James 2 verse 8. If you do indeed keep the royal law, according to the scripture, you shall love your neighbor as yourself, you do well. This verse reminds us of the greatest commandment Jesus left us, to love our neighbor as ourselves. It is a fundamental principle in the Christian life, which is not only a command, but a display of Christ's character. Fulfilling this commandment involves not just words, but actions that reflect genuine love for others. 1. Love for one's neighbor is the essence of the law. Love of neighbor is the highest fulfillment of God's law, as this verse confirms. Jesus taught that all the commandments of the law are summed up in this one: love God and love others. Love is not only a feeling, but an active action that seeks the good of others. Rather than focusing solely on what we should not do, the call is to be proactive in our relationships, always seeking the well-being of our neighbors and reflecting the love of Christ. 2. To love one's neighbor as oneself requires sacrifice. Loving others as we love ourselves involves a level of sacrifice and dedication that is not always easy. Often, our own needs, desires, and priorities can conflict with the sacrificial love God calls us to have. But as we follow the example of Jesus, who gave his life for us, we understand that true love sometimes requires putting the interests of others above our own. This love is not limited to those who are close to us, but extends to everyone, even those who harm us. 3. Genuine love transforms our relationships and society. When we live out this commandment of love, our relationships with others reflect a powerful witness to Christ's transforming work in us. This love not only transforms personal dynamics, but also social and community dynamics. In a world filled with hatred and division, Christian love becomes a light that draws others to Christ. The true manifestation of Christian love can heal broken hearts, restore broken relationships, and build communities that glorify God. Practical applications. 1. Seek the well-being of others. Reflect on how you can put the needs of others before your own and act with a heart willing to help. 2. Forgive and reconcile. Practice sacrificial love by forgiving those who have hurt you and seeking reconciliation, even when it is difficult. 3. Be a testimony of love. In your daily life, let your love for others be evident by demonstrating that you are a disciple of Christ through your actions. Conclusion. The commandment to love our neighbor as ourselves is not optional, but an essential part of the Christian life. By fulfilling this commandment, we are not only obeying God's law, but reflecting His character in a world in need of His love. May our love be a constant witness to God's grace in our lives, bringing hope and peace to those around us.